Today, boy. Rants Reloaded. I don't know if y'all motherfuckers been watching the internet, YouTube, but Kwame Brown, the ex-NBA player, the retired NBA player, I think he was drafted first round, first pick to the Wizards by Jordan. Then he played with the Lakers. This nigga wants all of the motherfucking smoke. This is my type of dude. He is the dude that sat back, let everybody talk to him, talk about him, dog him out, talk a whole bunch of shit. Now, as they say, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. This is the shit that I be talking about in personal and in public about the fucking media. Nobody is held accountable for the shit that they say. And they always change the fucking narrative. So when you get on the offensive and start defending yourself, you're a fucking animal, you're violent, you're this, that, and the third. You're angry. But they never take in account, and the people from the outside looking in never take in account all the abuse that has been given to the person that is now retaliating. And Kwame Brown is the perfect fucking example of what's going on with this shit. It goes on all sorts of media, whether it's social media, regular TV, the news. It's always a one-sided story where the other person does not have an outlet to talk. And then when he does talk, he's crazy. He's mean. He's angry. A lot of this shit happens in domestic violence disputes with men and women, especially in the black community. Anytime you could be getting abused, yelled at, and when you decide to be a man and buck back, all of a sudden, you're the fucking problem. And then everybody acts like little bitches and acts like they are being taken advantage of, or they're the victims. This is the bullshit that I hate about fucking society. Malcolm X, Louis Farrakhan said, I respect everybody the same. No more, no less. So when you disrespect a certain person or a person at a certain level, the person that you disrespecting, you deserve that same amount of disrespect. Don't act like it's a problem now. And he's going after all of these dudes that put his name in their mouths. And he's doing the work of the people like me who I felt like this shit for years. I be in situations, youre, you done OD'd, you done did this, you ain't have to take it there. But nobody talks about all the shit that led up to me going off the fucking deep end. I understand what this my battery died. I was like, what the hell happened? But back to Kwame Brown. If you just tuning in, Rants Reloaded, like, subscribe, and share. But at the end of the day, people that are the fucking bullies and think that they can say whatever the fuck they want, and they have these big ass platforms, whether it's fucking Instagram and you got a check and you got 100,000 or millions of subscribers, or you on Facebook and you got all of these daggone subscribers and you got your little following that won't fucking disagree with anything you say. They will say anything they want to, and then exactly when somebody flips the script and takes the gun out of their hand and points it at them, all of a sudden they are acting like Ric Flair. Don't do nothing to me. Help me, help me. It was just a joke. It's not a joke. It's what you fucking said. Words hurt. Especially when you got these platforms. And this dude, they've been talking about this dude his whole fucking career. Yeah, he wasn't that good in the NBA, but they were talking about him his whole fucking career. Now it's his turn to fight back. Just like everybody else had an opinion or stated facts, now it's his turn. Now it's his turn to state his opinion and state facts. It's no fun when the rabbit has the gun. People don't understand this concept. So if you're a nice person, you never see nobody talk shit about Mr. Rogers. because he was on a level of niceness. Everybody said something good about him. But when you got these people that want to slander people, especially in the black community, because we don't go outside, we don't create a black TMZ and talk about white people. No, we get on a platform and talk about black people that are doing stuff, successful, or just being positive, and find a way to bring them down. We're helping others do the work that they can't do themselves without being called racist or being put on a microscope. It's like these motherfuckers is paid informants. So when motherfuckers go off the deep end because they done got fucking 15, 20 years of people talking shit about them, and then they start exposing the little secrets and the gay tendencies and the scandals that nobody wants to talk about, because these are the people that will talk about those same scandals on other folks. People won't do it to them. Now it's a fucking problem. Now you're a fucking bad guy. Now you're a scumbag. Now you're angry, you're violent, you're depressed, you have issues from your childhood, this, that, and the third. But nobody talks about the shit that led up to it. Kwame Brown, I applaud you. You have every fucking right to speak the truth. Not the bullshit that they say speaking your truth. You have every right to speak the truth. You have every right to defend yourself. You have every right to say whatever the fuck you want to say, because for years people been saying what the fuck they wanted to say about you, and you kept your mouth shut. You did your job. You played in the NBA. You had your career, and whatever you're doing now is whatever you're doing now, and I hope the best for you. I subscribe to his fucking channel. I wait for the smoke every fucking day. I ain't got nothing to do with Charlemagne and all of those dudes, but these dudes like Charlemagne that be on the Breakfast Club, I've always said, are paid puppets. They will not ask the real questions when they're in real situations with real people that can commit real change. And that's the problem. Like when Charlemagne was in the room with Jay-Z, you could have asked better questions. When you were in the room with Obama, you could have asked better questions. But anybody else, you get on their ass. All of a sudden now you want to be a journalist with integrity. But when they come to the Breakfast Club, you don't put Hillary Clinton on blast for pulling out a bag of hot sauce. Like, come on now. Anyway, Rails Rants Reloaded. Like, subscribe, share. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.